Good afternoon. You read it right. I'm only working on a cliff today. Isn't that exciting? Isn't that like the funnest thing, like on a Monday morning you could think of doing? Well, not morning. Sorry, afternoon. I recently worked on a new overlay because I couldn't figure out how to play Minecraft in full screen with OBS capturing it. So this is what I got around to doing. It's just like the inventory box, and I moved the thing down. I hope it looks decent. Let me play a songs. Let's see, get a. Oh, I also can put on some headphones. I always forget to do that for these streams. Hey. So this shouldn't. Hopefully this is okay information to share. But Mr. Novu will be taking a little break from the media social. So if you don't see them around, that's why. Okay. It's a shame. I was looking for the Sega Bass Fishing OST, and I was like, all I could find is like pretty compressed audio. I guess they don't have a thing for it. Anyway, so last we left off, you saw I built like a big mound over here, and now as you can see, I kind of detailed it out a little. You know, I put a little, and then a little. So this is like it's like light gray wool, and then gravel, and then andesite, just mixed in there. And then I also added some stairs and stuff to vary the heights, so when you're just looking at it, it's not just like the same heights and stuff. Oh, I worked on this too. This is a garden area for the florist, who I think I'm gonna make Brian, because I don't know who else is really into flowers. I know Brian's a big fan of flowers, so feels appropriate. Even though I changed the building to green, blue maybe, because I've been told he likes blue. What else we got here? What else did I do off stream? I worked on. This will be another building down the line, like this little step up thing. Maybe I don't know what it's gonna be, but I like the idea of just having a little step up part here. Tom's Takoyaki is still the same. I haven't really worked on the secret, but just to remind you guys, got a little whoop, and then a hut, and then hey. I think that'll be a cool secret down the line. My goal with this, I'm not sure what to do exactly. I'm thinking it could be like a little not adventure map, but explorer map. So I've hidden some cookies around, and then I'm gonna add like a little building thing that opens up if you put in all the cookies around the area. And I think you'd make adventure mode so then they can't like break blocks or anything. So that could be fun. And line. Oh, I extended this out. So this used to just be a bush. Now it opens up this way. And it's because I looked at the cliffside and I was like, it's kind of a waste to not have anything there to go to. So as you can see, I really hoopa-scooched here. You know, did a little. I did this over the course of last week because it's a lot of effort, honestly. Even in creative, like okay, like there's some stuff like the buildings I've done over there. I could probably do that in survival. I don't know if I'd care enough to do this kind of stuff in survival, unless I'm really trying to flex on people, which I haven't been doing that in my life. So, you know, I thought this was a cool idea here. This is supposed to be like a structural support. So then if I put a building here, you know, it's a little interesting. So yeah, how this works is I do indents and stuff, and then there's some secrets like coal. Coal is also kind of a cool texture from afar. It's kind of a darker block, and I think it looks nice interspersed. I'll show a secret to the people who are either lurking or otherwise. This here is a secret cave. Which is basically when I overlapped all this stuff with stone, this crevice was in here, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna turn into something like this, and then at the end, something, I don't know, maybe another cookie, I don't know. But I like this little secret. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this one though, because there's another waterfall that I'm gonna probably like work on more. Like this one's not really a, I don't know if you'd call this a waterfall. It's more like a, And yeah, I basically went to town on this side. You see all these little height maps and all that. I thought it looked nice, and then here's some like little cave, and then there's a bigger cave in here. Well, the music might be louder than me. Tone it down. Yeah. This is a naturally generated one, so I didn't want to mess with it. And I mean, I think it's a nice cliff. But yeah, this is where I stopped working on it for now. But I would probably refine a little more. And hoop-a-doo. But I think what I want to work on today is not really much that part. I kind of worked on this part. But this part, the other side, that way I can at least show like how I like mentally thought how to approach doing this. So that's what I'm gonna do. It's a little faster flying with Elytra actually. Okay, but so here's not the reference, but how it's gonna end up looking. So I have on here my hotbar for stone and then grass. I think what I do first is I like to kind of organize the grass. What I mean by that is like connect parts together. Because as you guys know, oh, also I added that. As you guys have seen in the last one, a lot of this was done through the brush tool and just smoothing it out. And then afterwards, I went and grabbed the grass and just covered the top sides. So that's basically the modus operandi for today. I know it's not wholly. Maybe I shouldn't have named the title of the stream, I work on a boring thing for 2 hours. Maybe I should have called it something else. Oh well. So, yeah, it's basically just back and forth here. We're gonna work in kind of chunks, so I'm gonna like say this whole front part is what I'm going to try to tidy up for now. There's a lot more grass on this side than that side, I noticed, because it doesn't have a harsh edge. So for some of these, I might as well just remove some of the grass too. Especially because some of them are just random, or like they don't really connect to anything. Also, I use the podzol for like blocks that are underneath stone. I think that, I don't know if that makes sense, but I think it looks interesting. You know, with those Twitch recaps, I'm curious about how Tom's ended up. I don't know if Tom's around, but since he's the king of lurking, I wonder what his statistics are like. Because I wonder if I want to know if he goes to like other streams too. And just lurks. Maybe if I see him around, I'll ask him. Also, I think overhangs like that look kind of nice. Oh, there's Tom. It's in your email. You might want to check your email out. Howdy, Tom. Thankfully, I don't have to ask Tom anymore, because Tom is already here. You got nothing? Maybe that is because you lurked. I don't know. That's interesting. Maybe I should, maybe this should have been something I did off stream, and then I just build buildings on stream. Because boy, I know I feel like I'm already running out of things to talk about. It's like, oh yeah, I love grass. What the fuck? I don't know if people were getting theirs earlier too, because I don't know if mine came early or late. Guess that's another aspect. If they have to ship it out, I wish you could look it up, because something I'm a little sad about is I can't look at my viewer, like me as a viewer. 'Cause I'm curious about those kinds of statistics. Because besides Carl, I guess, well, Bright, but Bright picked up streaming more recently, so I don't know if he'd show up in that. Chris typically streams like things that I'm not around for, or at times I'm not around for. Well, what do you think you would have gotten then? Do you think like Carl would be your #1 viewed stream, or do you watch other people? Ooh, what? Ooh, ooh. I also find stuff like this and torch. I don't really need these. These are for pads actually, but they're also good for what I've been doing, so. Man. Tom really is the Vincent of lurkers. In here, it would be Kiryu Ha, I think. Also, Carl didn't post his. I don't know if he got one, or if he just didn't want to share it. Because it's not, I mean, in reality, it's kind of like, who cares? But also, it's like, it's a little fun. It's a way to look back, but also it's like, it's not not much. It's like the Spotify recaps. I don't have Spotify, or Spoofy, sorry. I don't have a Spoofy. But I know that people share theirs. I don't know if I'd like using Spotify either. It's not, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. It's like, me curious, but me not care at end of day. I think what it allows some streamers to do is just thank the viewers. I think it's always important to be humble and know why you're able to do the thing that you're able to do. I mean, then again, though, it's like, I don't think I'd say anything interesting. Thanks, guys, you know, it's been a tough time, but hey, streaming was good. So shallow. Ooh, okay. So, I think I tidied up most of the grass. Oh wait, hold on. There's this whole area. See, this whole cliffside is basically, you think you're done, and then you go out a bit, and it's like, no, it's not done. This is kind of like my drawing style. I'm always so close to what I'm drawing that I don't often pull back and see like what I was doing. What I was doing. Oh yeah. There we go. That's like dropping the sides down one. Take notes if you'd like to build a big fucking cliffside that... You know the ladies will be asking, have you ever made a man-made cliff in Minecraft? That's when you say, uh-huh. Mm-hmm. It's like that one meme where it's like, oh my gosh, you mean bottom tier? That's hot. You mean a bottom tier character? Oh, now I'm spiced and diced. You play Slayer in Guilty Gear? Now I'm interested. Hey ladies. You know, fuck our beds and all, but hey, I play Bitsball. Isn't that enough to get me in your albed? Hi, TFP. I feel like TFP can't join and then not hear fucking Waka. It's like he always has to hear it. Hey, brother. Besaid not the same. Since the Abed came. Alright. So, I got the grass down. That's step one, right? Pretend we're Bob Rossing here and I'm showing you each, like, step. Step number 2 is to adjust the heights of things. As you saw, I did that over there. And over here, we could do something like this, which is a little visually different, you know? And adds a little ooh, a little ooh, you know, a little ooh. How many points are we at now for the community thing? I can't check without I can check. No, I can't check it. It's cut off on my OBS. I can't read that number. It looks like more than halfway, which is scary. The closer that comes, the more I'm like, I hope I could deliver on whatever's requested of me. Also, I can't believe Carl's command is eating a Kit Kat bar correctly. How are people supposed to get hype over that? Oh man, let's spend channel points to see him eat. Mukbang live. It's funny because I originally came to him with the idea that I'm doing for myself. But I realized my idea is a little more committal than just eating a goddamn Kit Kat bar, so I don't blame him. Like if he did this, someone would request Persona, and he'd be like, "Oh no, I'm already playing 3 houses. That's a long game." You know, it'd be kind of fun though, requesting Yakuza, but also he'd have to do the dominatrix part. But I guess it's like, you know, he is streaming GTA, so who cares anymore, honestly, about that. I think the only problem is some people come into Carl's stream and they expect it to not be PG to a degree. I had to delete that one message because he was like, can I say it? Can I say the N-word? I'm like, no. And then he did it, and then he left after. He said it because I said not to, and then he did it. It's like, what the fuck? What am I supposed to do with this life? Don't say it. Okay. If you're curious, it's because it's that one quote that's been popularized recently from GTA 5. Oddly enough, I bring up VTubers quite a bit. I feel like that scene has become popularized because of them. Because in Japan, they don't know the weight of that word, but they think it sounds funny when the guy says it because he says it in like a sing-songy kind of way. So they repeat it without knowing the context. So I guess I think that's an interesting thing with regards to not localization, but ethnocentrism, maybe? Because like here, I'm like, oh yeah, don't try not to say it, try not to say it challenge. But then in Japan, it's like yeah, who knows? Okay, we're getting close to finishing. Oh my gosh, that's a blunt side, isn't it? Gonna have to adjust star that. Okay. I think I hope my problem that I'm looking at when I do this stuff is like I'm wondering if it looks too amorphous because I put so much stuff on it. Or not amorphous, but like blobby. Dang it, blobby! Kind of looks like South America or Africa. Okay, step 3, the final step. Texturing. So we go through each block here. I'm just kind of... Doesn't matter where, as long as it's there. Most of my day, besides watching Bright, was I was cleaning. Like I woke up and I was like, I want to clean today, but I don't want to get up. So then I didn't get up for a while. I just stayed in bed, and then I did a fair amount of cleaning. I vacuum, I wipe, I dust, I shit and fart. I don't know. Yeah, it was pretty, cleaning can be therapeutic. Strangest sentence, I feel. Oops, oh well. Yeah, this part, not sure. Man, are you even done with Final Fantasy 10? I was telling Bright about the randomizer. It seems, what does it randomize? I've heard of it, I haven't looked at it. Like, item drops, like the skills you learn each level. It would be kind of cool if it randomized party members too. Like at the start, it's not Donald and Goofy, it's like friggin' Tron guy and then Simba. Because if that's the case, that's interesting. But I guess with the randomizers, they're always changing, they're always adding new things. So then eventually they'll have stuff like that. But I imagine it's not like the main idea. Oh, I'm sorry for your loss. I'm sorry you're doing that to yourself. So all this Final Fantasy music that's playing suddenly. I've been trying to find other games with really soothing songs. I don't think I've been doing too well on that. I added a couple new songs, but I need more soothing songs. Item locations, keyblade locations. So you could potentially just get Ultima weapon at the start, right? Ahoy! I'm playing Minecraft. How goes it over there? Yeah, a random Kingdom Hearts sounds a little limited, actually. I feel like RPGs are interesting to randomize, but I feel like there's more interesting ones. Oh, you actually just got Minecraft. Because I think a lot of the joy of randomized RPGs is like, oh, I found an item that I didn't mean to before. Whereas I feel like, what's a good randomizer? Because at the end of the day, in RPGs, typically you have to play it linearly. So whereas in like Zelda, it's not a linear game, the way they do it. So I feel like this is an underdeveloped thought, but oh, it randomizes the stats. So then what's the fun in that? You know, it'd be kind of cool. What is it? Sweet Memories has an attack of like 1 or something. Brightheart could probably fill me in better on that. Okay, there we go. You've sold me on it, Tom. You can go anywhere. So if you're looking for a certain thing, I guess the thing is still the difference between like Legend of Zelda randomizer and that is you need certain items to progress. Whereas in Kingdom Hearts, it's like if you get an item you want, then you don't really need to go to other places. Does that make sense? It's like interesting, but then it's like, well, I already have the thing I'm probably going to use. Okay, the more you're telling me this, the more I am understanding the cool thing. Because I'm not trying to trash it, because obviously it's a whole lot of work to get a randomizer done. So I guess my question should have been more like, how do they approach the randomizing thing to make it so then it's not just there to be there? I guess Pokemon's like that. You know what? I'm gonna shut up. Because I think Pokemon randomizer is interesting, and yet I'm just talking the same thing. Tom, please don't request this if you fill in the points, the channel points. So I'm gonna eat my own words, and then Brightheart's gonna make a document for me or something. Oh, these are short. These are the ones I got. I might go back and just loop that one more time. Because I added some Dark Cloud 2 songs, because Dark Cloud 2 soundtrack's pretty baller. But then it's like, kind of not long. Okay. But yeah, as you're joining in, you can probably tell what I've been doing is just this stupid cliff. Okay, you're taking it. Okay, you take the wings. I guess my point was more so I've seen some randomizers and I'm wondering Like, what do they bring with regards to being randomized? Or, like, what's the main gameplay change in that regard? To make it so then you do have to do more of the content than just none of it. Do they do speedruns of that? I know there's some. I thought there was randomized speedruns, but you know what? I might be wrong. You're not sure you follow? I know. It's I'm not good at explaining. So in Zelda, the whole point of the randomizer is to hide essential key items behind areas that they're normally not, and you're supposed to progress by using new items depending on what you have. Hey, hold on. Explaining things is like my worst quality. Give me a moment. Fuck. Okay. In Legend of Zelda randomizer, the whole point of going around the randomized areas is to find more things to progress through the world. Whereas typically in randomized things, it's like you're kind of just finding what you want to find. Like in Pokemon, it's like, oh, I really want a Charmander. I'm gonna go look around for that if I can. So I guess what I'm trying to say is the cool thing about Zelda Randomizer is that each time you find something, it's like, okay, now I can do this, this, this. Whereas in other randomizers, it's like, okay, that's cool, I got the cool thing. Does that make sense? I don't know anymore. I give up. I thought I knew what I was talking about. Well, I'm just overthinking that I'm not getting my point across. I was just trying to think, my whole point is just like what makes the randomizer really cool is when it changes how progression works. And I guess, I think that's the main point, okay? I think I've reached the apotheosis of my statements. And seeing that you have to get the Ansem reports to beat the game is the thing. You know, Tom, you suck. Just out of nowhere. Don't talk to me again. Thanks for coming. I always appreciate your patronage. I hate you. Thank you for coming all the time. I always have good conversations with you. Fuck you. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna go all the way back. I'm glad they made the randomizer as confusing as it is to explain how Kingdom Hearts in itself is. Thank you. I think we found it. All this cleaning today has made me loopy. I'm sorry. And I'm building a stupid cliff. Step 4. The final step. Put a bunch of thingies on there. Typically, I like having the tall grass in the corners. Oops. Yeah, fuck it. It's probably a lot easier if I was typing things out. I feel like I'm a lot better at typing things to explain myself. Let's just pretend that I was right. This is what Minecraft does to a MFer. I was thinking, for example, of cool randomizers. If you randomized Pikmin locations, like where you first get them, for example, they could be like randomly generated. That way, when you're looking for, I guess that's how it is in Colossal Caverns, because then it's like, okay, well now that I have this, I can go to this new area. Randomizers just seem in general hard to set up. I mean, I remember back in the day, I had to call someone else, Carl and the others, to get the Zelda randomizer working. It was like Logan had to be support. And also Colossal Caverns is essentially a randomizer. And boy howdy, there's a lot of troubleshooting for that when Carl did it. I'm just thinking of other times I was awful at explaining things. I remember someone was like, "Oh, Hades sounds cool. What is it?" And I'm like, oh, "Fuck." God damn it. Don't ask me. Sometimes that'll happen, like when I'm also explaining like a story to Johnny or something. I'm like, well, you know, there's something funny that happened the other day. He's like, what? And I'm like, good question. It sucks. I could explain sociological theory better. Is that a good thing? You can ask me about almost any sociological theory. But James Wood sucks. Oh, and also, fern doesn't grow from the stuff, so you have to... I find doing it manually is the best. Using bone meal, you don't get that fern. But enough talk. Pay us money. Doesn't that look weird? I think it looks a little weird. Let's have the little hoopity-doo. I like how the TFP was basically like donated for the channel points and then sat back as he watched the train wreck unfold of me trying to explain myself. Today sucks. I should have just played My Sims. Oh, also you might have noticed I turned off World Cycle, so It helps when I'm trying to see things to not have to change the time each time. And then if I change the time again, it'll stay there. Maybe a little after that. Oops. I think that's good. Little there. But as you can see, after all that work, I think it looks nicer. What do you think? Better? Or who cares? I got the RTX, I don't know. I bought my computer pretty recently, so I don't know, I guess I got pretty decent parts in there, honestly. Now, if you were to ask me what's in there, I don't know. Howdy, Charles. Well, I got it September. Before I would not even be able to play this on my stream this on my old thing. You remember? I think I sent it to you. It was like a clip of me playing on my normal computer, and it's called like the Tiger Electronics. I called it. What's the stats? 3 in dexterity. Don't know. How do I look that up again? Man. This boy dead has said 3 to dexterity. This is Windows. No, this is Java. It has a, what is it, a 1060? I heard those are good. BSL, I believe. I can answer that at least. Basically, I asked one of my friends, what's a good computer for a price range of about 1,000, and he pooped out this, and I'm like, oh, thanks. I'm still getting used to having a decent computer, honestly, because boy, a lot of my streams back then looked terrible. And also, a lot of my time was wasted because I was waiting for things to load. So, a big quality of life improvement. I know TFP is apparently the next in line here in our group to get a better computer. VR seems fun. I haven't done it a lot, so I don't know if I'm the type to get nauseous real easily or not. I know my sister, I think, is. But man, I played what's the Res, and I was like, this is the way to play that. This is the way to play the game VR. Fear is the mind killer. Okay, shit, man. Let's get working here. Yeah, part of me is like, I wonder if I could render more chunks, because like I kind of want to see the castle when I work on it and have it done. I want you to be able to see the castle from here. Like, it's gonna be on top of that. But it's like, it's gonna be pushed back is the problem, so I don't think you'll be able to see it from there. You'll have to like go over here to see it. On my end anyway, if you have a better computer then. I don't think I've seen the town without the shaders recently. Should we check it? Should we see the town without the shaders? Shall I do it? Oh, again, thanks for showing Lupin. That was a fun movie. Oh no, this bad boy can fit so many not crashes in it. The only thing that crashes on me recently is like friggin' what's that? It's Sony Vegas. Oh, that's not even the part I was supposed to be working on. Oh, you know what? I want to see it. Let's see. Let's go back into the past. I don't know what these mean. Okay. Man, this is a different game with shaders on, isn't it? I haven't seen this in a while with no shaders on. Wow. Like what I haven't seen like this and stuff. Oh, by the way, if you want a building, you can claim one. I have a I should put that on Imgur or something. Imgur. So then I could have people be like, oh yeah, you know, I want this building. Like no one owns this building, for example. That's still like too far away though. What if I ooh. Oh. 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 Oh wait. Let's try it. Let's try it. Oh, that had my stats down there. The town with the schmown. You know it, Evan? Okay. Whoa. I can render that far? Oh, that's scary. That's scary. Let's drop that down. I don't want to explode on it. Oh, that's frightening. Okay, a little slow down there. Ooh. RTX on. Fellow gamers, this is a gaming revolution. Ew. But yeah, I'm open to ideas for buildings too that you'd like to have. Because I want this to just be like things, a town filled with the community. Because, for example, the most recent one we did was Tom's. Tom's was like, I want a takoyaki thing, and I did, here's a takoyaki booth. You bastard, and here's your cat, Rocket. So, anything's on the table for being added to this weird town. Eventually I want to share, like, the thingy, what do you call it? The save, the thingy, come on. Today I'm working on the cliffs though. Oh, the best thing to do, by the way, is alliteration or something like that. I thought of a name for the inn, Kevin. Should have done that a long time ago. I didn't big brain that though until now. I like having the tips of the stones. I think I already said that. Never mind. Again, I wouldn't have this computer to begin with if it weren't for the support of the Pepples. So, again, thank you. Oh yeah, I added some Dark Cloud music. Some more. So that's for Evan. I just wanted to pick the soothing songs. Even the Palm Brinks one isn't really soothing. It's more like da, 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 da. It's a little mischievous sounding, actually, to me. Don't worry, Evan's streams will happen. I just don't know how to theme that nicely. I was thinking we can have that's maybe too it's maybe too ambitious. I was like, what if it's a train station in the sky and it shoots out like blimps that are on train tracks? And I'm like, whoa, that means I have to do a lot of work for that. We'll just do a train station. Damn. Don't go too ham. Otherwise this won't ever be done. I was having that kind of conversation in the Discord. Basically, what do deadlines do except make bad games? I think it's like, without knowing how this is gonna end up, it could just go on forever and never be like done. It's hard, especially by yourself, to say, okay, that thing's done. What if it's a train station like right here and it just launches people into the waterfall here, the little lake? That could be fun. You still take damage though, I think, if you're in there. Sometimes you might notice some of the trees are like that. That's because of the brush. I think deadlines are an inherent motivator, but we also undershoot deadlines, or we overestimate them. Like, oh yeah, everything will be done by then, and then no. And at that point, sometimes it's compromise, and other times, okay, this is a game-breaking bug. But it's hard to tell corporate, yeah, we need like a couple more days to finish something. And it's like, but we sent out all the advertisements. I think, honestly, we will be done with this by the end of the stream. I will do the rest off stream, and what that is like this upper part. Sims 1 would be kind of fun to play, by the way. I know I don't think it would be fair to do and call it Speedy Sims, because obviously it wouldn't be. But I don't know. I haven't really played Sims 1. Sims 1 is the one I played the least of. I even played Sims 2, not Sims 1. I know Drew Carey comes out of nowhere. I was like, hey, this is a happening party. Why don't I show up? This whole topic came out because of, obviously, Cyberpunk. Hey, it's me, Drew Carey. This is a fun party. Welcome to Whose Line Is It Anyway? The show where I just show up to your goddamn party. I think I'll just call Brian for those anyway then, and we'll be like, hey Brian, I want to do Sims 1, do you mind showing up? Now, this is a risky question, but is Sims 1 freeware, or do they sell it on Origin? Do 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 do. Wait, yeah. Okay, tree. Now I stream with Drew Carey. Howdy, Zorks. Do 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 do. Instead of fixing this, let's just cover it. No one needs to know that there's a big tree in the ground and the floor. And why did I put this in soothing songs? This is a sad song. Get out of here. And this played just. Oh, there you go. Hold on. It's a new song that I haven't played. I don't really have any songs in here. Yeah, I want to listen to this one. Stella! So what would I have to do besides the obvious? I just go to... yeah, I don't have a disk drive. I can't even do that. I'd have to do the Ahem way. Actually, you know what? Would playing FreeCell count as playing Sims 1? Because that is, I think, built on the Sims 1 engine. I wonder if that's still functional to FreeCell. FreeCell's a thing, Eugene, Yuman, Carl, and I think I forget who else. It was stupid. I always ask if my sister if she brought hers here, and she's like, I don't know. I'm like, okay, thanks. Thanks for no info. TFP, you, me, FreeCell. Let's go. Tom too, because Tom doesn't want to play Spiral Knights with us, but he has to play FreeCell with us. That's why I said by extension, because it isn't really Sims 1. I know that. But Tom, look how much fun we're having. And then you and Brightheart can, for some unexplicable reason, get into like a Final Fantasy discussion. I could take a step back. I could smoke a bowl. I don't know why that's become one of my favorite phrasing things. What's weird about this song is it becomes sinister here. Why is it sinister here? I thought Fenith Island was supposed to be a safe location. And it's like, people gonna die or something. I don't know. Hoi 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 hoi. This is looking like a thing you could look at. What's with this menacing part of the song? I don't think I recognized it. It's not like you fight enemies on the island either. So it just strikes me as strange. Because it's kind of like a dissonant part. Okay. Drop that down. Haha. How far are you in Wonderful 101, by the way, TFP? There. There we go. There we go. I think that was I think that's a Puyo line. There we go. Operation 8. Man, it's been so long. I don't know what that means anymore. Okay, thank God. Cause I was like, I feel like that's far, but I don't remember how far. I can't wait for you to do the Super Mega Ultra Dimmadome. Oh. Mood-wise or like just health-wise, but either way, hope they that dang old feel better. Super Mega Joel, Super Why do I do this to myself? Not quite sure why I have to work on this. Super tired. Super tired. Were you doing, I know you're a fan of doing calisthenics. Is that what you... WB. I mean, I don't really have to shorten that. Just say welcome back. Welcome back. I could be like, Akihiko, where have you been? But yeah, going back to that, when I was watching the movie, I was with my sisters, so I wasn't using this powerful computer. I was using a Mac part. I didn't want to say rewind because I was thinking at one point I'll just I'd like to get that CD and also just watch the English one, the English dub. But we missed the whole part where they take over the spoilers for the movie. Where they take over the Nazi base thing. Like the computer just shat out for that part. You can see it. And my sister's like, "Oh no, we missed the cool thing," and I was like, "It's fine. It was probably very cool." The Lupin the Third, the First. It's the 3D movie. I'm a decently sized Lupin fan. I think that Charles and their gang are gonna outpace me at one point because I didn't watch all the episodes in 2. I think season 2 or 3. Well, definitely not 3. I didn't really watch 3, and I didn't even watch. I've been trying to get my sister to watch part 4 with me, but she's like, "Oh, you know, some other time we will." I'm like, it's kind of like how Astro Boy is based off of, like, what was it, furries or something? It's something you have to take in stride. Like, we watched the first episode of part 4 and like, that was fun, let's watch more, and then we didn't, and I'm like, why? Why do we have to watch 500 more episodes of Case Closed? Where nothing happens. Tom can attest to this. It's like, oh, maybe Heiji Hattori's gonna confess. No. And that happens for 20 years. 20 years. My favorite line of Goemon is like, I'm paraphrasing, it's like, the power of misogyny, my power of misogyny is beyond recognition or something. Duh, I'm sorry. There's some interesting episodes, but once you like are watching it, it's like I have not been wrong so far at all since we've been rewatching, like who the culprit is, because you kind of just get a vibe since you've been watching the show, and I think that's what's happening with Charles. They're like, oh yeah, this is totally gonna have Nazi, and I was like, and I was talking to them, I was like, I didn't expect this movie to have Nazis. I was like, you didn't? I was like, oh no. I am out of the loop. I'm out of the loop on. There's some important story episodes. You know what? I would contend that if you really think about it, Conan has so many filler episodes. It has an absurd amount of filler. You could probably only consider like 150 of them to be important to like the Black Organization and all that. Yeah, of course. That's not to diss filler episodes. Like my favorite recent one was like it was Richard, and that's his name in English. His wife's kidnapped, and then they have to, you know, figure out a bunch of things. Like the culprits have her phone, so then they're pretending to be here, so then they catch on to different things. And they also do the problem though is that even though they're filler episodes and you can kind of watch any of them, you also can't, because they do callbacks. Howdy, Will. Oh, Pui Pui. I watched that after you told me the name of it, and I was like, "Yep, this is awesome." I don't. What is it? Are they selling something to me? Oh, so you moved on from Persona 3 to Persona 4. That's good. Which, vanilla? It's just random? Okay. I feel it, because I saw that and I was like, what are they selling to me? They've got to be selling something to me. And then they're not. I'm like, what? No, not selling plushes? Not really Kuma? Because, I watched with my sister and, Mitsu there, and then, I think it was Tim. We were watching the, I think it was Kaoru and Rilakuma. Oh, the fox, the hermit? That's interesting to have as a favorite one. That's also so far. Ah. You know what? That's fair. Koromaru is a good dog. I feel like I said that with a TFP cadence. Koromaru is a good dog. I don't know how to explain your cadence TFP, but I feel like it's something like that. Where it's kind of like this. And yet 3 houses can't even let us fuck the gatekeeper. What's going on here? What stretch of logic did I just do there? If you guys are watching Carl's stream and Gatekeeper shows up, because I think this next stream is gonna be like the last one I can watch, because that's like after that part. That's where I'm at. I'm after the Lonato fight thing. So just bring up whenever you see Gatekeeper. Everyone go wild in the chat, please, for me. I thought they could always punch. Guess I'm wrong. I mean, I haven't played in a while, so. I saw the recent one. What was it? Hold on. I sent it to my sister. I'm gonna look at it real quick. I should share it in the Discord. So if you're curious what they're talking about, it's like a stop motion thing in Japan called Pui Pui car thing. There's like a Metal Gear thing. It's like a small one and then a big one with the Rex. Yeah. Okay, there it is. I sent that to my sister. And like, I'm shocked that it's trying to sell me something. You look at that thing, and it's like, this is trying to sell me something. It's not. You know, I don't care if the fists aren't as good statistically or whatever as the other weapons in Three Houses. Like, that was the whole point of me playing. I wanted to, because Brightheart, he did all archers. I wanted to do all gauntlets, but that game is big, so there's multiple reasons why I don't think I've been playing Three Houses. I think it's because the scale is overwhelming. That's one thing. It's like a big time investment to go and beat it, let alone all 4 routes, you know. And it's like, whoa. And honestly, I haven't really had a motivation to play things for myself. I wonder if streaming's done that to me. Like, if I'm playing something, it's either with my sister or I'm not. Minecraft is different because it's like, again, it's like just for myself. It's not a story, so I can just do it at my own pace. I hope that makes sense, what I'm trying to say here. It's easier to motivate myself to play something on a stream because it's like, okay, I get to talk to people, than just play it for myself, because I'm actually really silent when I play things by myself, unless something pisses me off. And also, there's just so many games, and it's like hard to decide which one to play, because like there's two big things, I would say. There's three big games I want to play. Like a Dragon, but I feel like I want to play Judgment first because we've had that for a while. Well, Three Houses is obviously there. Death Stranding. Death Stranding's probably the biggest one, because I don't think I should stream it. I wanted to stream it, but now I'm not sure. I will probably want to stream it at one point, but I'm not sure. I think there's two kinds of conversations you'll find from me on the stream. It's either I'm talking about like the Garfield John drinking the thing, or I'm talking explicitly about what should I do for the next day. You know, what should I do next here? If I get enough of these, then you know, that's the bee's knees. If anything, though, I'm glad that I think we're almost done with Ryza, Atelier Ryza. Like the quest we're on is called The Final Battle. So I mean, we're either real close or almost real close, because we've unlocked all the areas for the most part. Should be not a joke where it's like a final battle or something. The final confrontation. Even Tales, I haven't played Berseria yet. I kind of want to. I was a little put off by Zesteria's combat, though. I don't know if Berseria is different. Because in Zestiria, the camera doesn't follow, really, the second player again. And I was like, that was Symphonia 1 problems. But that was like, they fixed that. They fixed that in the HD version. It's because in Zestiria, the fights happen where you're at, like in the dungeon, instead of going to a different field. So most of the times, the fighting area is cramped and you can't really like make heads or tails of the, you know, where you are. And I also heard the story is not too amazing. I try not to make that like get in the way of things, because Ryza's story I don't think is that great, but it's kind of fun to play it regardless. At least for me and my sister. I'm trying to think of games that... I think there's a lot of games where it's like, the game's not fun, or the game is fun, but the story is pretty not good. I think a lot of people would say Metal Gear Solid 5 is that. I love messing around in that game, but it's like the story isn't that strong, I think. A lot of people agree with that. Got the Nendos and everything, and then Hideaki Anno is like, what? Get out of here. Get out of my room. I think there's interesting I think there's interesting things and stuff like that. Because I think Pokemon, I agree, but I don't think Pokemon really had that to begin with. Maybe that's just me. But I mean, I think they have the best. This is my opinion of it. I think they have the best rival, the enemy team, like bad guys. Well, in reality, Aether is it, but I like the idea of these trainers being like just flunkouts, like they weren't up to snuff, because it also explains more than like Team Rocket's like, oh look, they're a big organization and everyone has a Zubat. But then, you know, you see your boy Guzma, and it's like, oh yeah, of course they have Golbat, because they're stupid. They went to the cave and thought, this is it. This is it, man. Not to diss Golbat, but I'm gonna base my whole career around this big mouth bat. That actually sounds kind of fun. Now, you know what that reminds me of though? There is this ROM hack. I think it's Pokemon Topaz, where the marts explicitly are like, "Hey kids, these are drugs. Don't use them." Are you cop? Are you? My favorite thing about X and Y is, why are you crying? Pokemon. Pokemon. That's why I'm crying. I thought you were copy-pasting another Shaq Fu quote. I'm not gonna lie, TFA. Let me read that. A banana smuggling ring? I can't wait for you to follow up. It's like, nope, that wasn't a Shaq Fu quote. But you know, do you have what it takes to... Are you a bad enough dude to kiss me with tongue? Okay. That looks a little odd. You know, I can agree with that. I think they didn't handle the fact that they weren't a big deal. Because the real villain is really Aether, Team Aether, or whatever. But I don't know. I do agree that I think they could have done more. I would have liked the whole thing where it's like, oh yeah, we turn them around, you know, or something. I don't know. Something more gradual, because you encounter them all the time, but they're not threatening. Never once did I see a Team Skull member and I thought, oh shit, I'm about to get rocked, you know? But that's also because that's what they're written to be. So it's kind of, it's a hard thing to manage, I guess. No, TFP has Shaq Fu. TFP owns the game. He owns the cart and the instruction guide and everything. Part of me, like, I hope this is gonna come off as cynical. Sinnoh is one of my favorite regions, but I feel like we've seen a lot of slews of like quality of life problems, and well, not quality of life problems, but like unrefinement, I suppose would be the better term, in the recent Pokemons. Not to say that they're not enjoyable, because I know a lot of people enjoy them, but I don't want to see them squander Sinnoh because I like it so much. And I feel like just them in general haven't had the best track record. I don't even know why Sinnoh's my favorite. I think it just gives me a cozy feeling. Because I was thinking about it, like what has most of the Pokemon I enjoy, for example. It's actually Unova. I always like hearing other people's thoughts on like what their favorite Pokemon is and what they don't like as much. Because it's always different. I haven't met someone who has the same exact order ranking for the gens. If I do, I might have to kill them. They might be trying to absorb my life fluids. I wrote down a list. In fact, that's a thing I wanted to do with Johnny for a while. I wanted to do streams where we like make like top 10s and stuff. So it's kind of like a podcast, but not really. Mew's a cute Pokemon. Yeah, I'm gonna find that list real quick. I want to see if anyone matches with this. Go on my Google Drive. Personal documents. Listo. Okay. So I did not play Galar, so I don't have that on this list. And if you hear something at the bottom, that's not because it's bad. I just didn't resonate with it as much. So 1 to 7, top to bottom. Sinnoh, Alola, Kanto, Unova, Kalos, Hoenn, Johto. And looking at my sisters, ours are kind of flipped because my sister likes Hoenn the most and Johto the most. Johnny likes Kalos, Alola, Kanto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Galar, Johto, Unova. That's his order. It's a tough. That was tough to make, by the way. You would think it would be just like, okay, just organize the numbers, and it's like, nah, man, you gotta really have a sit down and think. Oh, I guess the reason with Johto is like, I just think of a lot of the Pokemon is just like angry, angrier versions of the previous one, and then I also think of I guess it makes me wonder what's the theme with Kanto compared to Johto, because I thought they were just both kind of like Japan, but I don't know. I guess in retrospect, I like Johto's theming a lot because it is basically Japan. I guess that we'd have to just see like how would a like what kind of theming is Kanto really? Yeah. Like I would say Johto is Kyoto, but I don't really know what to describe Kanto as. Because yeah, I know the Kanto region is a place in Japan. I know even map wise they are that. I'm just wondering like how do you describe Kanto compared to these other ones? Like I don't know, dang old How would you guys rank your Pokemons? Just rate it by the gen. the region, I guess, or just not. Yeah. I don't like talking about what I don't like. By the way, actually, I do. Never mind. Yeah, today's just been awful. I haven't been saying anything I want to say proper today at all. It all started with Kingdom Hearts. But when you go to a town in Kanto, it's kind of like hard to really say what part of Japan specifically, because geographically it's similar. Oh yeah? Gummy ships. Eat it. Read it and weep. The only motherfucker out there who says, "Oh yeah, you know why you play Kingdom Hearts? Because of gummy ships." Who says that? What alien? Today's been a fun stream of whatever. Me, I said it. That's why I'm laughing. Because I could have protected it. I could have defended any other point, like the gameplay. But then I'm like, no, gummy ships are pretty cool, aren't they? what a maroon. It's like I would have answered the gameplay, but for some reason my first brain went to, let's go gummy ships, baby. What the hell? Not even Tom would like be like, yeah man, a reason to play gummy ships. Tom and Brightheart would be that one meme of those ladies in the party with the drinks looking at you weird. 5, 6, 4, 7, 2, 3, 1. I think that's a fair assessment. Because I feel like what I'm saying right now is actually more to Kanto. It doesn't really have a theming. I like Kanto quite a bit, but I wonder if that's nostalgia. But I also don't want that to be the case, because I think there's a lot of fun to be had in that. I mean, there's a reason why it's like done 50 times. It's like the Green Hill Zone. Kanto is the Green Hill Zone of Pokemon. We gotta have it there. Okay, I know what I'm trying to say now. If Johto, like, because you look at Soul Silver and Heart Gold, they really go ham on it being Japan. I wonder what would really be Kanto. Would it just be another Japan, or should it just be something else? I don't know. I think that's what I'm trying to like look at. Okay. Hoo-wee! I think... Oh, just a little here. You know, I think that's actually a good take on it. I think if they went more with that, though, then it'd be really, like, stellar. Because the Johto is obtusely Japanese. You got pagodas and all that. And you don't really see, like, the modern side of Japan there, for the most part. If they went with that a little more, like, it was just Japan, you know? Like you just go to friggin' Gunmo or something and it looks like that, you know? Yeah, but I'm still more on the side of like, you know, when you look at Unova, that place is America. You got a football stadium, you got a rugby proper, you know? And then, you know, you got, like, I think Lumiose is a really good example of it being like French. French, you know? Favorite fool? Me. I'm the best fool. It's hard not to look at friggin' Yuna Kami and not think Chad. Pardon my language, even though that hasn't stopped me before. Chad Thundercock. That's what they call him in some circles. Like, but he is such a Chad. I think it's interesting because I looked at Ren first time and I was like, he's the main character, and then, you know, the game came out, I was like, oh, he's cool. You haven't heard of him as called as Chad Thundercock? He's called that because he does Zio. Who's the real Persona fan now, Tio? Yu Narukami from Persona 4. I think Ren is cool in the fact that he's he's obviously different than how you look at him. But I might still say Narukami because I like that in a canonic sense he's a weirdo, you know? TFP, please ask your group if they've ever heard of him called that. I wish that would just work. Anyway, back at it. I think I made my point. Minato is pretty cool, but like he is definitely like the goth kid, you know. It's like, whatever, I wasn't listening, what, you know. He's basically the Vincent Valentine of Persona. Huh? Now I'm interested. Well, he did play Persona 5, I know. Who's the Gacta Persona? Idiot. It's Tanaka. It's TV Tanaka. Don't even ask me that. What a foolish question. Next question. Get out of here. What a foolish question. It's a good answer, right? It's an amazing answer. Well, what about Hyde? Who's the Hyde of Persona is the real question. Or Hide. Because I think in some circles, sure, you know, Gackt's backed up a lot of games, and he's like really funny to hear news on. But like, I think Hyde is the bigger superstar, which is interesting that you in that regard. Hide. The queen of Persona? Are you kidding me? It's Queen Mob, Will. I know who you wanted to get. I want to give you Queen Mob. Well, you know, that's fair. General White, man, Zorks is a Persona fan here. Knowing you're not really interested in Three Houses, I don't think you'd enjoy Persona, honestly, Boot, but I think it's still a fun series. One day I'm just gonna stream Bujingai because Gackt is the main character of that. I've been wanting to stream that game too because it's a really cool game, all things considered. Yeah, get it, got it, going on. Putting rocks down like it's Donkey Kong. Get it, got it, good, yeah, I think if there's one thing I would always say about Persona, though, is that I think it's the god of UI. I have not seen a game. I've not played a game where going through the menus is its own game. Like Persona. Like, boy howdy. Those menus in Persona 5 are top tier so far. I forgot to put String in here from Dark Dreams Don't Die. I need to put that in this calming playlist. In fact, fuck it. Let me get it now. Dark. Where is it? Yeah. Zorks, keep your ear to the ground. DKC3. I remember Zorks was like, maybe I'd request Donkey Kong Country. I forget if this was my mind image of Zorks or if Zorks said it. But I thought he said stream Donkey. Oh no, it was Donkey Kong Country 2. Never mind, I take it back. I was like, but we just streamed Donkey Kong Country 3, and I was like, so. What that song in here? The song's really good. Which we got to know. Oh, you know what, Zorx, what I'm thinking of? It was like, you wanted Carl and I to play Donkey Kong Country 2, I think. Was the idea. Oops. Not supposed to be here. Yet. I want to play The Missing. I just haven't. Or I don't have it. I will get it. I heard it's killer. I saw it first and I was like, this is a weird game. I was like, oh yeah, it's Swery. Of course it's a weird game. I think The Missing was why a lot of people were upset over Deadly Premonition, because they handled a certain character so well, and then in you know, the other one they didn't really do it so well from what I've heard. Now we talking Yuki Makoto or whatever? Oh. Oh, there we go, there we go. What? TFP is this insider knowledge? Anyway, I don't know. I don't really think of who would win in a fight in the Persona series too much. Because oftentimes the answer is anyone in SMT wins comparatively, like in a battle. But I don't know. I guess. I guess gameplay-wise, if you can control, let's say this is Persona 3 vanilla and then Persona 5 vanilla, you can control Makoto, so I guess Makoto would win. You're just jealous because that one time I streamed it, I totally kicked your ass. Man, you had to put some bandages on your boo-boos, bro, because I totally spiced and diced you. With my Show Minazuki gameplay. Prove it. So how did you guys enjoy me building a stupid cliff for 2 hours? I think this is why a lot of my conversation threads went to the shitter, because I'm like, man, I'm really doing this for a stream. I'm sorry. I think we still had some fun convos today, but I feel like I have given the impression that I was out of it. I'm not really. What do you guys think of the cliffs, though? Do they look nice? I hope so. I was thinking that's it, but I'm not really. I didn't vacuum that much today. I like that part of the song where they go, wow. Because I don't think we'll be done. But we got a lot of it done, honestly speaking. Like I said, I'm gonna do the up part later, the second layer here. But we've got a lot of this kind of terrain down. This is what happened here? I learned with the brush I could actually change the biome, so I might unify this biome area to just one. I don't know what this is called though. Actually, wait. Where does it say? Plains. Okay, so I'll make all this plains. Like, look at this. I didn't do that, or did I? That's such a random chunk load then, if that's the case. But boom. Shabamzo. I like feigning, I like shifting the blame from me to someone else. So I'll just blame Tom for not being able to understand me already. What, you totally didn't understand my scramble of words? Well, that's your fault. I wasn't a holy scramble. I think I made a point. It just didn't come across well. Oh yeah. I forgot. I was gonna play I was mentioning a long time ago that I wanted to play Horai High because it's such a weird game, and I didn't. That'll be down the line for my own gain, more likely. Because it's not like anyone's like, oh boy, Horai High. You know, that's my favorite SNES game. Nobody's gonna say that. Then again, I'm the type of person to honestly say Contact is one of my favorite DS games. So, I don't know. There's always a weird person out there. But it sucks! It's such a grindy game. I don't think it has the right to be so grindy as it is. That's why I love Contact, but I would never stream it. You're just jealous because my brain is on the alpha level. I did stream Contact, but not like to completion. I know I did that weird stream where I was just like huffing and puffing through 50 games. Did I tell you guys one of my favorite like random things to just say to my sister, like if she doesn't understand what I say, is like, well, you know, it makes sense that you didn't understand me. You have a lower GPA than me. She hates that, and it's so stupid too, because who cares? Like, we're watching Conan, and then I'm like, oh, I guessed it right. You didn't get it because you have a lower GPA. Oh, is that Carl? Oh, it will be soon. That's why I think we should stream more often, Tom, because I think we're both terrible. I think we could both be awful at saying something we want to say. I just don't know what game still would be like amazing. Like Carl wants us to play that one thing, the Lost Vikings, but I'm wondering what else. That one's weird. I think it's weird. I don't remember if it's a good game, because the UI is cool. It's a boombox, but. It would have, because at the end of it, I think one of us would be mad at the other one. Like, okay, fine, whatever. and then it would end with, Speed, I don't get you. I don't get what you're saying, Speed. I'm like, okay. I'm gonna go tickle this ghost or something, I don't know. Speaking of content, we got like 0 content out of Phasmophobia. I always think of the Gorillaz mashup with this song. Finally, someone let me out of my cage. You know? I think that was Botanic Sage. There's a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon randomizer, but I'm not sure what they changed in that exactly. I posted it and I was like, I didn't look at it. Like, I don't think I was trying to condemn that randomizer. I think I just phrased it terribly, like and it sounded like I did. I was just wondering, like, how did they change it so then it like is a whole new experience. Because I always like the ones where I think this is what I was trying to get at in particular. I like the ones where progress is through the randomizer, because then it's like you kind of have to do everything, not just get as strong and swole as possible. Because I mean, Pokemon randomizer does that, and I think that's fun. But I think what's really cool is like changing the game to match up with the randomizer. So that's what you told me is in the Kingdom Hearts one, and I think that was it. Don't come for me for comfort if you're gonna think I always phrase things poorly. When was it ever fixed, TFP? I think I'm really good at phrasing things when it, like, really matters. I think that's the whole thing. I don't think I've done that yet. Should I do that? Just imagine. Tom was like, you know, it's been rough these last years. Okay, bitch, whatever. I'm Tommy Wiseau. Uh, yeah, today has been a stream, definitely. Give me a hug, man. You got 2 arms, hug yourself. I don't say dumbass as much as I think I should. I think the only person who I call that is Johnny, because sometimes, man, when Johnny's around, I become the Carl. I always like this approach, because when I'm with Carl, I'm the speed, but then when I'm with Johnny, I'm the Carl and he's the speed. Does that make sense? I always talk about that kind of dynamic when you watch people. It's called the Tsukomi Boke in Japanese manzai comedy. I think this song just played. I need to get more on here. It tends to be the natural order of things too. I always call it it's typically called the straight man funny man, and it's always like I think it's always situational. I wonder if I could like create a sociological thesis on that. To explain human behaviors, but that feels more like a psychology thing. Though there is social psychology. Which is basically both at the same time. Sure. I mean, I could send you the ones in particular that you were like, I'm vibing with this. I think I'd have to go back and remember what that one was. What was that? What was that? I don't know. Oh, it was Barman. It was Barman. It was the Milky. Why is it called Milky? I don't know. I don't know why it's called Milky. This is I download. I ripped them from the game. I ripped them from the game using my 3DS capture card. Yes. Yes. Die. Am I that bad? Shanae! Well, thankfully, you can see the song at the bottom. So if you saw it and you're like, "Oh, baby," you know, you could add it to your own playlist. I try to label them proper. I do like it as a joke, it's great. Okay, well, you guys heard that. That's the bell for Carl to start streaming. So, let's do one look around, because, you know, I'm my own man. I get to do my own things. Later down the line, I'm going to add trees here, too. I'm going to work more on this off-stream, obviously. Not today. I'm tired of it. But look at how much we've got done within 2 hours. I'm terrible at explaining things. I think I'm decent at comforting people. Even though I'm not comfortable doing it, because I always feel like I'm one step away from saying the wrong thing. Shoutouts to Sleepy Cat for the first comment about my Minecraft build today. No one else said anything. I'm like, well, what do you guys think? It looks nice? And then silence. Okay, let me talk about something other stupid thing. And then finally, someone says, looks good. Okay. Let's dock here. I don't get to control people though. If I did, then everyone would be a nice person. And understand what I mean. Okay, well, thanks for coming to my Minecraft stream, folks. Tomorrow is Story of Seasons, I hope. I misread that, Tom. I read, it looks shit, you piece of great. I don't have dyslexia, but that happened right now. Be sure to hit that bell for more Minecraft content. Tomorrow, Story Seasons, I hope it doesn't break again. Hopefully I will have good conversations with you guys. For that. Wednesday My Sins, that's Zork's favorite. So for some reason in recent times. And then more Hexaresimal. Let me know who you want added in, and if you think of more songs for your characters, let me know. Or for yourselves, rather. Okay, yeah, you piece of great. That's the raid message. Thank you, Zarks. Alright, thanks for coming in. Goodbye. Fucking assholes. Oh shit, the mic's still on. No, just kidding. I just can't. Okay, bye.